Hello, and welcome back. Or welcome, if you didn't watch the first video. You should go back and watch it. That was my first art sketchbook in the last video. You get to see me learn everything that I've learned, and this one just expands on it. Alright? This one is my favorite Pokemon, Infernape. I like the colors for the most part. Wish it had a darker purple and silver instead of the pale, but those flames look great. Fantastic. This is Todd and Copper from one of the best Disney movies, Fox and the Hound. This was my first one that I did out in public, and I did it on my lap, but overall pretty happy with it. This is a One Piece character. Can't say I would have chosen to draw him myself, but one of my friends asked me to, and yeah. This is a Wyvern. Let me get out of the light a little bit. That one I use there's a few dragons in this one, and all of the dragons I use a How to Draw Dragons book, but I really like that one. This is Malamar, a Pokemon. This is me learning like color comparisons. I tried to get it exact to how the actual color scheme is. Overall, I like how it turned out. There's another Malamar at the very end because my friend wanted a custom color scheme. This is Caesar Clown from One Piece. It's one of my first people drawings. If you haven't seen One Piece, he has the gas fruit, and so he's made of smoke, so he looks billowy. Tapu Fini, a Pokemon. I don't love this one. I don't love most of my Tapus, but a water fairy. This is a Drake, not a Kendrick. Should have been a Kendrick, but yeah, another from the How to Draw Dragons book, but really like that one. This is a Hatchling, also from How to Draw Dragons. I do wish I colored it in, but I mean, I'm not gonna go back and color it in. This is a Goldfish Pokemon. Perspective's a bit off with the eyes and stuff, but my mom really likes this one, so can't complain too much. Zoroark. I tried to make him look like a tree, kind of, because he has an ability called, I think it's Illusion, where he transforms into another Pokemon. So I was like, what if he transformed into a tree? Not too much thought there, but this is a guy from One Piece, Queen. He also has a dinosaur form, which I did the dinosaur form in another sketchbook, and this was before I decided I want to have a specific sketchbook only for One Piece characters. Don't hate this one. Don't love this one. First time doing anything mechanical right there. So, not as old. This is Mesprit, a water Pokemon. I used the wrong black outline, so everything kind of bleeds together, but it looks great other than that. This one is Thoreau, a Pokemon, a martial arts Pokemon, if you can't tell. Nothing too special. This is Great Tusk, a Paradox Pokemon. I did a custom color scheme. Definitely don't hate it. wish I went a little bit differently with all of them, but yeah, here it is. Another dragon, sort of, but it's from the Drawing Your Dragons book. That one, it was cool getting them looking the same, but also looking different, if that makes sense, the faces. So I definitely learned a lot from this one. Uxie, one of the last lake guardians that I had to do. His theme is wisdom, so looked up like the colors for wisdom, gave him some emerald color scheme. Overall, I like it, but Trevenant, there's one specific tree that has blue leaves that I've always been a big fan of, so I kind of wanted to make it look like that. It's also a ghost, so I kind of did like spectral ghost colors. This is a sword Pokemon. There's nothing special about it, but I started with the green, and I kind of wish I did a darker green, because as I added the other colors, this green looks a bit too vibrant for the other hues. Zubat, one of the best Pokemon ever. Only thing I have to complain about this is I wish I did red fangs. It looked like it was drinking blood, but other than that, pretty good. This one, another dragon. Absolutely love the colors with this one. First time using any of the colors, other than maybe on the Malamar, the squid, earlier, but really happy with that one, how that turned out. Love this one. This is a dragon I did way back when, but give it another shot now that I know more stuff, and just, I'm in. It's definitely one of my favorite that I've done in general, so. That's a fire dragon as well, so I've given fire colors. Breloom for Luigi. I think that's why my friend asked for Breloom. Tapu Lele. This is one of my least favorite in the book. I don't know why. I didn't do a lot of like structure planning, so it just kind of feels bad. A water dragon. It's themed after an anglerfish, which is pretty cool. I don't know who would have thought of that, but I really like that one. Dark Lugia. As you can see, it kind of got smushed. So I wish I planned this one a bit better, but I was also in a rush that day. So this is a earth dragon, kind of coiled up as if it has a egg that it's warming up. I like that I'm able to like kind of see the anatomy of it, even though it's really just a circle. Like I can tell that that's a leg, that's a forearm, the wings obviously, and the tail comes down this way. So overall, pretty proud of this one. But Goku, watching Dragon Ball, if you can't tell. This one I did in my lap with no eraser and very few options. But yeah, there's like a couple anatomy mistakes, for sure, but for being one of my first like humans, that's pretty good. So this is a Naga. It's a snake with a man's face. I don't know what mythology it's from, but Duskull, one of my favorite Pokemon. Nothing too special, but he's always been one of my favorites. This one I really like. It's one of the newest Pokemon, Chen Pao. It's a saber-toothed tiger. It's normally white and blue. I made it basically black and red, so, but pretty decent detailing. Fangs. Another new Pokemon. It's Wu Qian. He's like a library type of thing or something. I don't know, but I have no idea. Pidgey, one of the goats. My thought with the color scheme is, oh, if it needs to hide from all the new cat Pokemon that they've been adding, it needs to be green so that it can hide with the leaves. That's about all the thought process. Reboot. Really like this one. Really like this one. I'm in kind of a rabbit kick. I'm at work and I'm just like sketching rabbits. So I was like, let's do the rabbit Pokemon. Square Bunny. Nothing fancy, but Tapu Koko. Probably one of my better Tapus, but I don't love it just because like I was rushed or felt rushed through all of it. So like if I really look deeply into it, I can see a bunch of mistakes and be like, oh, I should have done this, yada yada yada. But I do know that it still looks good. So this one's great. Thunderous, I think. This one without any colors looked like it was, you know, professionally made for a coloring book. And then I messed up. I put blue there. That should have been gold. But other than that, pretty good. Ignite. This was in honor of it becoming a starter for the newest Pokemon game. So, well, I mean, it's always been a starter, but you know what I mean. This one, Croconaw, same deal. Totodile is one of the newest Pokemon game starters, so I've already done Tepig and I've already done Totodile, so I did their middle evolutions. And their finals I'll do at a different date because I kind of want to make megas for them. Umbreon. Really like this one. Really like the blue color scheme. It's got one of the best shinies, black with light blue circles. So I kind of wanted to see if I could expand on that. Wouldn't say it's better than the original shiny, but it's definitely got its merit. Duat. Nothing fancy. I've kind of stopped coloring things in at this point. I don't know, I just feel rushed whenever I'm coloring them, and I don't know. Monferno. This is middle stage evolution of the very first paper in this sketchbook. Chimchar's my favorite Pokemon. Infernape. Well, Infernape's my favorite. Chimchar is my favorite starter. So I was like, I gotta do the middle, you know. But not liking this one enough to color it in. Kadabra. I did Abra in the first sketchbook. Made that one lavender. So I wanted to do this one blue because it's a psychic. This looked mystical, but I don't know if I hit the mark. I also realized after I put in all the colors that pink is the same as its shiny coloring. But this is the last genie I had to do. This one would be Tornadus because the other one was Thunderous. Yeah. I only colored it because all the other ones were colored. That's literally it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have colored it. Pidgeotto. I need to learn how to draw birds better, so I'm really trying to. And there's plenty of bird Pokemon, so really trying to get my practice in with those. Because the wings, you can add wings to just anything, and it looks cool. Cinderace. He's a rabbit, of course, that plays soccer. Like the dynamics of it, the foreshortening, pretty good, I would say. But Pidgeot, Bird Jesus, as some know them. Again, I'm just trying to get reps in with birds, especially with their wings. This is Floette. It's a fairy grass, maybe. It's nothing special. I also realize how, like, scary looking Floette looks when I was sketching it. Like, it kind of looks like a demon sometimes if you look at it in a specific light. Gorgeous. This one, honestly, I just have no idea what I want to do with colors, and I didn't want to force it just so I could finish this sketchbook. So this is one I definitely want to come back to in color, but no rush. And then I believe that brings us to the final page, Malamar Custom Coloring. I know it's shiny, uses the red and the gold, but I didn't look at the shiny to hopefully make my own thing without being influenced. And it's upside down because it's the only Pokemon that to evolve into, you have to flip your device upside down, because it's basically a squid up here with, like, I don't know, but, and I didn't want to do two of the same drawings in the same sketchbook, so I drew this one upside down. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so that brings us to the end. I said in my last video that the 4 months it took me to draw this sketchbook would be the longest it would take me to fill a sketchbook. And this one I started January 8th. It's now March 24th, maybe 25th. Is it 25th? Probably the 25th. So it took me just under 3 months. Honestly, I feel like that took too long. I procrastinated a lot. I could have had this done so much faster, but I didn't want to rush things. So I tried to make sure I was in a good headspace whenever I would sit down and draw. But I have started working on a third sketchbook, and I have half of another sketchbook already planned out. So who knows when the third video is gonna come out? But hopefully soon, because I'm really enjoying this process. Yeah. Well, take care, everybody, and keep your eyes peeled for the next sketchbook.